Hello everyone, Andy Schwab here with your Northern Ag TV. Well, the Montana Department of Revenue is reminding business owners with business equipment reporting requirements that this is the time to report for the tax year 2025. Individuals and businesses owning business equipment as of January 1st of this year with an aggregate market value of more than $1 million statewide must report the equipment owned by March 1st of this year to avoid a 20% penalty. Now, businesses who have statewide market value of equipment less than $1 million from that, or exempt, I should say, from that business equipment tax. With that legislative session also kicking off today, well, Governor Gianforte has announced he wants to see that number go to $3 million during this legislature. Now, with that national level of the leadership, U.S. Senator John Thune of South Dakota was sworn in this past week as the new Senate Majority Leader. While laying out his priorities, including a new farm bill, Thune reiterated his rural upbringing, set out an aggressive early agenda, with many parts of that agenda important to producers and rural areas.
Extending the tax relief Republicans delivered during the first Trump administration, lifting burdensome and expensive government regulations to help American businesses and families flourish, bringing appropriations bills to the floor for serious deliberation so that we make the best possible use of taxpayer dollars. An overdue farm bill to update farm programs for farmers and ranchers to reflect current agriculture needs.
Of course, Thune sits on that Senate Agriculture Committee and remains a strong advocate of farm programs and opening new markets for farm exports. His rise to the top Senate leadership post could make him a catalyst for speedy farm bill progress, and that farm bill is still going to need that bipartisan support to get passed, as we all know. And sticking with all this congressional news, many in the ag industry are going to be watching our neighbors to the north as Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his resignation yesterday. The news comes as the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement is set for reauthorization next year, requiring a lot of discussion this year. Of course, Trudeau plans to remain Prime Minister until a new Liberal Party leader, that is chosen. We need to take a quick break, but we'll be back to look over some of your ag markets right after this.
Talking with someone that you know is stressed out, those are difficult things to approach, but if you're good friends with those people, reach out and say, I'm here to talk to you. We can find somewhere to get some assistance. It's hard to get involved, but at the same time, you want to just say, hey, there is help available.
For more tips in dealing with stress in agriculture or for free counseling for egg producers, visit beyondtheweather.com.
The cattle markets continue to build on last week's success yesterday after the negotiated cash cattle sales saw historic prices. Those prices come as packers who were desperately needing cattle after 2 weeks of purchasing less than 50,000 a head a week. And well, that number bumped back up to over 85,000 head purchased in the weekly bids last week, as 77% of those were committed for the nearby delivery. Now, that positivity helped bring the local auction barns back to some strong dollars, with St. Ange Livestock this past week seeing over 2,200 head sell in their first sale of the year. And some of the lightweight 400-pound steers, they brought over $4 a pound, while middle 7 to 8 steers, they averaged right at $3 a pound themselves, and most of their heifer mates about 30 to 50 cents back. No sheep sales yet, of course, for St. Ange or Pays this year, and that first offering is going to be coming Thursday. Now, the grain markets came out of the gate strong Sunday evening and continued that strength into Monday morning session as traders continue to focus on the dry weather outlook in Argentina and southern Brazil. Traders are also shifting their focus to Friday's USDA events, which will feature a wave of new data for the market to chew on. Notably, the USDA will revisit the 2024 U.S. production, with the trade likely biased towards additional cuts after a hot and dry finish to the growing season in 2024 and subsequent production cuts through the fall crop progress reports, that is. In addition, we did see the first USDA crop progress report of the year released yesterday, and winter wheat conditions in our area are a little bit better than last year, albeit the majority is considered just fair conditions. Well, that's going to do it for our Northern Ag TV. I'm Andy Schwab. Have a great rest of your day.